Welcome back everyone. Phlog cancelling is an exploit that allows you to interrupt the Phlog activation taunt to get an early advantage. Normally, you need to sit through a 2-second taunt before you can start moving again, and during that initial sequence you're granted uber charge and knockback immunity. However, these benefits are actually not dependent on the taunt itself, so if you cancel the taunt early you get to keep moving while you're ubered and immune to knockback. You also get to save about a second of your oomph meter, since it's always draining during the taunt. So how do you Phlog cancel? The most common way is to jump on enemies' heads and taunt. Once they move, aka once there's no longer any ground beneath your legs, the taunt will be interrupted with you falling down. Another method is to jump on surfaces that have push triggers. Once you're pushed away, the taunt will be cancelled. It's also possible to use enemy buildings to Phlog cancel. If you release flame particles and then taunt, those particles will continue to deal damage, so it's possible to have them destroy enemy buildings while you're standing on top of them. Their immediate destruction will result in you falling down and thus cancelling the taunt. Another method is using low ceilings on payload maps. As the cart beneath you disappears, you will eventually fall down. A very similar thing can be done in MVM using tanks. Phlog pyros are already one of the best ways to deal with tanks in MVM, so you can slightly speed up the process by jumping onto a tank, taunting at the very edge of the backside, and falling down. Speaking of MVM, that jumping on head strategy from earlier works just fine on MVM robots as well. In conclusion, even if you fail to make use of the small advantage from Phlog cancelling, it's still a more fun and proactive way of using the weapon.